Hey there, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what is going on when it comes to your monthly astrology for November 2021. And remember, you also have a monthly tarot card forecast already up. You can find that by going to my main channel page by clicking on my avatar below, and I've got all of my playlists nice and organized front and center there for you. And if you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. So, November marks the last of what I have been terming as theme months that we've been going through for some time, ever since the end of August, beginning of September. A lot of planets have kind of clumped together and have been putting extra emphasis and time into one or two signs at a time. And so there may be a recurring theme in this read for you. It's not the only thing we're going to be talking about, but you'll see a pattern. And a lot of the action of this month is in your 10th house of career, upward mobility, promotion, and your legacy, your status, your station in life, giving yourself a chance to really step up in social prominence. This all starts off with the very end of October, with Mars recently moving into Scorpio, that 10th house of career. The Sun is here from the 1st through the 20th of the month. We also have Mercury here from the 5th to the 24th, and we have a new moon here on the 4th itself. Again, these aren't the only things we're going to be talking about, but as you can see, emphasis. With Mars, the planet of action, passion, energy, obstacle clearing, and that driving force going on the entirety of the month, you're going to be finding that when it comes to your earning power, your ability to compete, and competitive opportunities themselves are all going to be plentiful throughout the course of this month. As with any kind of financial house occupied by Mars, you may be finding that this month has you going pretty hard and maybe getting a lot of overtime opportunities. Sometimes they may end up being a bit mandatory, so make sure you know your boundaries and your availability. However, this can actually be very advantageous because, again, you are going to also be eliminating a lot of obstacles to you being able to promote yourself, either in the eyes of your employers or in the eyes of the public. If you work for yourself, you're going to be finding as well that this could be an interesting month as far as competition with other businesses that may be, around you in your community or in your field, but because of all this action, because of all this intensity, you're also bringing a lot of attention to yourself. In fact, with the Sun in this part of your chart as well, right, bringing that attention, enhancement, and elevation focus, you're going to be finding you're getting a lot more value than maybe you've been used to getting from your work, from your career. You may be finding that the work that you're doing is making a more impactful name for yourself, and you may be getting a lot more recognition from peers, from colleagues, from authority figures, and this is putting you in the spotlight. You are getting a bit of a celebrity treatment. Your business itself, your position, your department may even become a huge focal point this month in such a way that it allows you to also start making some systemic changes to the way you are treated, compensated, and how you operate, because it is also getting valued much more highly. With Mercury here, we are also speeding up developments in your growth when it comes to your upward mobility, progress towards maybe a promotion, a raise, or achieving a new cap when it comes to your take home or what your average predictable monthly salary is. And we're also finding that you are getting a plethora of new assignments, new projects, and new small sources of revenue that's really adding up very, very quickly. Even if it seems small, don't be dismissive of it, right? Because this is something that actually will put your name on the map, and it will help you rise above the crowd. In fact, if you've been feeling like just a face in a crowd, in your career, in your community, in your field, you're not getting the recognition you're looking for, or maybe you feel like you're not getting the value that you've been working for, this is the month you can turn it all around. And a lot of it's also just going to get turned around. This new moon in Scorpio is a big part of that. It opens a very strong window of promotion between the 4th and the 18th of the month. And a lot of you Aquarian people are going to be finding that a new role, a new service, or maybe even a new higher status is being created in your company, in your field, or possibly an opening is occurring in the community space. Some of you may find that a competitor could be dropping out of the race. Some of you may also be finding that you are just rising up above so much you're getting a new offer. And for those of you looking for new work or are hoping to make a transition that elevates you but in an external way, yes, this new moon in Scorpio is going to assist you with finding new work, maybe with a new employer or with a new population or a new corner of your field that is still a huge step up. And so pay attention to where you are getting the lift, where the money is going. You are going to be flying pretty high throughout the course of November. As we get into a bit of the other areas of your chart that are also coming into focus, we've got Venus in Capricorn from the 5th through the rest of the month and into December. Capricorn rules your 12th house of your past, your privacy, hidden zone, anything to do with unfinished business or old prospects and old stories. Venus is the planet of love, favor, affection, and attention. And so this is going to be a very strong month for reconnecting with people or lost loves or old desires, old fantasies, maybe even giving yourself a chance to revive old dreams that maybe you never even let yourself fully flesh out. Venus is also going to be helping you to revive aspects of your love life that maybe you and a partner left behind once upon a time. And yes, there is also a chance that old flames could be on the radar this month for those of you that are single or available. Now, this old flame kind of thing may not necessarily be an ex, but may just be somebody that there is a profound and palpable chemistry with, and it may not have gotten a chance to go anywhere at the time. With Venus in Capricorn, however, there is also a practical element in this, because we are also getting a chance to retrieve or receive for the first time gifts and opportunities that were ungiven, or maybe gifts that were meant to come to us all along that never came to us. Now, these could be financial, yes, these could be assets, or they could be opportunities. For some reason, they never made it to us all the way, and we could be finding out about some very interesting stories from our past as we finally receive them. After the 21st, you've got the Sun moving into Sagittarius, your 11th house of friendships and social networking, closely followed by Mercury on the 24th, and they will be there into December. You are going to be very popular socially this month. Your social life itself is not only picking up, but with the Sun in the 11th house, you're also going to be rebonding and healing and reconnecting with friends or with allies that you had lost touch with. Now, whether this is because of just distance, time apart, kind of a drift, or maybe full-blown falling outs, it will be on an Aquarius to an Aquarius basis. But with the Sun, these retrievals are also working for you here as well. And with Mercury in the 11th house, you're also going to be finding that friends are assisting you with speeding up your progress towards a personal ideal, goal, or bucket list, or making a personal dream come true. Whether this is something that you are maybe only wanting to do just once, or this may be something that you want to integrate into your everyday. Finally, we have a lunar eclipse full moon in Taurus on November 21st as well. We're all going to be feeling this one through February 21st. Lunar eclipses last strongest, at least, in the first 90 days of their influence. They go way longer in their window period than a regular full moon as well. This is occurring in your fourth house of home, family, your roots, your living situation, the domicile. A lot of you Aquarian people may be getting ready for a big move over the course of this next 3 months. Some of you may be doing a full-on physical relocation. Some of you may be actually selling a property or liquidating an investment. And a lot of you may also find that this full moon lunar eclipse is also closing up a lot of old family stories. There could be some family tension, some family drama over the holidays, especially when it comes to clearing out a lot of old unfinished business in that area of your life. But there is also a very strong liberating effect from this. For those of you that have been thinking about making a move, you want to make a fresh start in a new city, or maybe get back to a space where you feel more at home, or you are looking to, cash in on a few investments you've made as a home, as a family, or in a home-based business operation, we are ending a chapter and ending an era with this eclipse. So that is what I've got for you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.